In person make us yet to have a channel, no, but yet to have a channel. Like we are beginning to see how the table will shape up like senior baye. How say your league face new year, the table is going to look like. And after match day 4, Tuesday, Champions League games now. Yahoo baby and Yamako. And we didn't expect to have issues with PSV Girona. Yeah, expected to have issues with Dynamo Zagreb and Okwa. Even Dortmund and Obo, we knew that Dortmund could get a job done. The problem, however, was Obi to say Madrid, any Liverpool, you need to say no more matches, no more very tricky. And now, a ball game, you know. Now, 3 goes to 1 at the Santiago Bernabeu. Now, I had the very first time I Madrid lose back to back in well over a year. So, before the El Gran Clasico against Barcelona, now Madrid lose match our La Liga in over 40 games. And lose El Clasico nim. Then they came on to come and play in this game against my friend AC Milan in an important game, our Champions League game. Another huge game. You expect to say Madrid, the result or not lose no. Rich. When we started the season here with fears, and I think say slowly, fears no reality, and Madrid needs to be very careful. Madrid brought Kylian Mbappe in after so much BBR. But I don't think the Madrid issues are just about Mbappe. For me, it is Carlo Ancelotti and I all fail to find a very, very good and balanced system or the results at FC Real Madrid. He is struggling to get it. And your match time Stuttgart for the bar Santiago Bernabeu, they nearly nick it. Dortmund for the bar, almost 2 goals on, they nearly nick it. Then and now, a club that has the pedigree like them before the game, between both clubs, 22 Champions League between them, 15 and 7. So obviously, AC Milan were coming there as part of the European elite, knowing that almost much match at the Santiago Bernabeu. And in game state, they were able to get the results. And as a result, Carlo Ancelotti has to find a balance for Madrid. Because time anyhow. And now, as part of all the analysis that we do, I saw this. CBS Road production. And that Thierry Henry, and it makes a lot of sense. Who is there? Kylian Mbappe was brought to Real Madrid. Obian himself Mbappe and runs the air from the left-hand side. Or Kati Inu Abba, now the favorite right foot no Abasha, and the best job. But Mbappe essentially now, because on the left there is Vinicius Jr., on the right, even on the left corner, so Rodrigo goes to Mibo. But most of the times, on the right, the only position left for him is to play Mbappe straight for him. And not before the game. Karim Mustafa Benzema was interviewed about Mbappe. And I know Kansimbi, the 2 French legends were speaking in the same direction. Say Mbappe started drilling like a center forward. Because naturally a center forward. But the other guy on the left wing also delivers like Onoa Kylian Mbappe. It's on to me and Mobono and yes as a winger and as a 10. This analysis by Thierry Henry is clear and is pointing towards one direction. The Mbappe here on the day was the opposite of what a center forward ever. Which Sharia, according to Thierry Henry, a branch of Kylian Mbappe now drop here about number 10 positions over Bejebo. There is no box occupation. AC Milan follow ya be very tactically smart. Anytime Omuni Bonibiano, a branch of Yunus Musa because there was a midfield of Yusuf Fofana, Yunus Musa, any Tijani Reinders no. Yunus Musa ebe car Emerson Royale Emani 85, so you can now count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 defenders stretching the back line for team friend AC Milan. And a man on the left hand side, I bet friend Vinicius Jr. is inverted, but there's no box occupation. Nobody's running in behind. Maybe a Jude Bellingham have a football pass. Jude Bellingham continue to run, no? As if on a striker. Then look at Abrante Fred killing Tony Mbappe. Still staying very, very deep. Something that is very, very worrying. And this is what we call the attacking balance that Madrid are lacking. Apart from this analysis that Thierry Henry did, personally, I think Madrid fall like a creative passer on the team. But Omo will be like Omo like a park and so. But Omo will be your bench. I don't know if you're not confident in the young boy. But Ada Gule on the left, on the right hand side, Emma the creative passing ability. Or some man the work create without the ball. So you look at the game, Madrid were balling in a lot of the possession, but they are toothless because there's no creativity from wide area.
As I'm in the crash, I see a Frontino president. Very, a chairman, man, a chance.
Very, very good player.
The guy is good. Man, no movie.
And now he changes not go for Brahim Diaz, not go for Dani Ceballos. And I was insane. Say, then Dani Ceballos a Babel boy. Who chasing game? Bring on another goal at halftime. Man, he control games no. She enra. Man, if only be complaining that you many in terms of the controlling of the game. Maybe he will develop it with time. But even when Madrid original game, you could tell Madrid lack the control because with Madrid, it means press as aggressive as you want to be. And waste for the far NFL and Madrid for the have your wishes. Madrid lack balance. And for me, it starts with Carlo Ancelotti. Say Obi or one movie to my say Carlo in a bit because we're very experienced in that regard. And now it didn't work out for them. But what a night for Tijani Reinders, you see for Fofana, and Yunus Musa. Yeah, Reinders excellent. From the Euros, you could tell. What is it? Or Atalanta for the Canton. No Belgium, and no Atlanta. It didn't work out, then went on loan to AC Milan and deliver El Honum, excellent player. And now this.
And now say Rafael on any break a crabs on boy.
Oh, yeah.
Bobusina, Grog,
Morata said, Morata could post to Instagram or catch and say, Waka Chinese on when Bob watching will be a AC Milan team.
Now, Rafael, yeah.
Also, I catch it. All the players, even at CBS, Christian Pulisic was acting so much. They will catch Rafael. So, before a Bebuano, but so one fast word, he's in issue. When he said Madrid have conceded 17 goals in 16 games this season. You know, my last 3 games, Mark conceded 9 goals. 4 against Barcelona, 3 against AC Milan. Not good at all for FC Real Madrid, and I think that they need to change a lot. The other one, the farewell to the new Sir Alex Ferguson as in Kofobi Briekano, Abrante Fred Ruben Amorim. What a night for him. I don't think say awkward nights to me. Maybe I'm going to draw and cover funny, sir. Because nobody can the Mancity Abo El Abaladi Horn will lose by 5 goals to 1. Then on about it, he had Abo 0-0. So this was a game that when he said was his last one, like he mentioned. Going in there, no, sports and for no, Omo Perubin Amorim asem. The chief for Omo Yemano pa Gina onum. Omacho obrigado Amorim no. It was excellent, and I think Ombisan said, was he emotional about the chief? Not so yeah, to an extent, no emotional, but he had a job to do. And now the boy on fire, Victor Gyökeres, hat-trick against Manchester City. What a player! And I think that now there, nobody is worried about Victor Gyökeres. But will be a beside his signature. Joseph Guardiola, for the very first time in 3 years, LUC, 3 games consecutively. After EFL lost to Tottenham Hotspur, lost to Bournemouth, and Sporting CPO, Pep in trouble. Now injuries, no. Beldiana, Beldi, Honorable Gyökeres, the man of the moment. In the second half, we don't have a lot of time. I have done the analysis for you. But who is the City for any the physical presence of Fiifi on them? Rodri, any on them. Last season, time about Champions League, they would invest John Stones come and add to Rodri to have a lot of physical presence, to cover a lot of ground. Now, what they did, and an excellent job from Ruben Amorim, and they said, all used to Trincao to target Abrante Fred Mateo Kovacic, turning the ball over, then using the channel runs of Abrante Fred and Victor Gyökeres. It was such a good one. And the Nominia win. Annie Slot, Etnefie, 4 goals to 0 against him, my friend, Bino for Leverkusen. What a game, what a season it's been for him. On top of the English Premier League, on top of the Champions League table, and his slots, and down 12 points for Liverpool, Sporting CP, 10 points, AS Monaco, Borussia Dortmund, Aston Villa, Manchester City, Brest, Inter, and making the top 8, Arsenal, any Inter, Madrid at the 17th position.
Yeah,
17th positions. And Madrid 2 games now can't on Bono.
How about Liverpool?
No, about Atlanta.
Yeah.
And you was Atlanta? Yeah.
Carlo Ancelotti. As well, baby, mom. Serious. I'm out the team now. Balance in him.
Both attacking balance and then defensive balance. Now, Madrid
team is so bad.
Madrid like rich. And games will hold him mainly the big ones. No penny bury mama. Barca echo away to go and play in Czech Republic. Hansi Flick said, "On the Sunday, my baby intensity will not drop. They will make sure they get a job." That Red Star Belgrade for manager say tomorrow we will go all out and show Lamine Yamal that I am better than him. I also plan to exchange jerseys after. Great player, of course. Red Star Belgrade for top player. And all Casa 7 about Lamine Yamal. Yete said it's the possible lineup from Spain. Inigo Martinez, Pau Kubasi, Kunde Balde, Casado, and Pedri double pivots. Omo, everyone has a 10, Lewandowski, Rafinha, and Lamine Yamal, able leading lines the fast switch. I don't want to talk too much. I think that Madrid have what it takes to go away.
Barcelona
go away. So my best share so much, against Belgrade for. And I think it's Barca. Big one, Inter Milan, any Arsenal, Ebo away. Arsenal go away. Now, Declan Rice and Tukanyo. Yeah, Declan Rice did not travel with Prague. Mikel Arteta said on Thursday, Ombe said scenario so waiting about Chelsea match now. And that's what they are waiting for. Omo Kwakwa against Inter. Rich. Okay, what happened the last time Mikel Arteta echo away to Italy? Omoni Atalanta. No goal in a bar match. Two very, very solid side, not very close. Simeone Inzaghi say, when you have a lot of calls to come and coach in the English Premier League, but he is okay. Oh, internet time now you all as you know you're okay. Tony and so be movie. According to Paulo Fonseca, AC Milan for manager, or say, "Se ubo Italian Serie A anymore, heading se ubo in Europe," and I largely agree with him. No, all my examples say Udinese mobile press 1v1, Bologna mobile press 1v1, and that's the excitement in the Italian Serie A. And then big game in the the starting lineup of ASF Inter, you say there 3 back. Any 5 midfielders, any Abrante Ferno, Martinez, any Thuram will lead the lines. Thomas Partey, Jorginho, Mikel Merino, and then the midfield 3 of Arsenal, Saka, Kai Havertz, Leandro Trossard will lead the lines for them. Gabriel, any William Saliba, and Naya back with White, any Abrante Ferno, Hurricane team. But I think that teams of equal strength, not game no be a little bit tight and on the knife edge, For me, it's an Inter double chance. Because Pavard, De Vrij, Bisek, Dumfries, Davide Fratesi, Yakan Klanoglu, Zielinski, and Matteo Damien will make it a stretch. Then Mediterranean, any Abrante friend, Lautaro Martinez can also lead the lines. And in France, Paris Saint-Germain, Etienne Achen, Atletico de Madrid, Atletico de Madrid lose match. I think the Madrid crew winning and nobody will be happy. So Atletico, Eko Lucy will Lille, Eko Lucy will Benfica, or France and me, no Sansu Lusua. Then it means that both Madrid teams are in serious trouble. Luis Enrique or say they are slowly getting to where they want to get to. You say it is purely going to be attack versus defend kind of game. Paris Saint-Germain they will control the game using João Neves, Vitinha, any Abrante friend, Wines, Emery. Then Dembele, anybody Bakola will keep the weight. Asensio, everybody the center forward, and I started today. Of course, for Atletico de Madrid, and you're back 4-4-2 using a brighter friend Conor Gallagher as the box crusher, any Koke to control the game with Julian Alvarez and Antoine Griezmann as the late box runners to try and find a win. I think that Paris Saint-Germain is a game that I think that they are not going to lose. Say Omobo Fiero, Bayern Munich, everybody against Benfica. Vincent Kompany was brought to Bayern not to win the German Bundesliga. And you wait Nyajuma. It is the Champions League. Ross now Unyaye at Aston Villa, a damning one, and you're good for him, cry. And then he needs to redeem himself. And so Pep can be so. Now we start winning games. If you've watched the job that Bruno Lage at Benfica, now Atletico de Madrid echo Benfica on Morocco lose to them. Then they're flying to go and play at the Allianz Arena. It tells you clearly, said match, it's not going to be easy for Bayern Munich. They need to make sure say they will get the result. Of course, in this game, Jamal Musiala back into the team. It will be a very, very good pivot of Palhinha and Joshua Kimmich, whilst Rafael Guerrero, Pamecano, and Kim Jamin, and make it a back four. Said Gnabry and Michael Olise will keep the weight. Then on no Jamal Musiala, Morodi in the house spaces. Then Harry Kane rather will be the center forward or any one. But like we can, you know, so Benfica team when your team are easy to play against. They are very good in transitions, using the pace, even as at this age of our branch Di Maria on the right hand side, and then Atakoglu and Kochu, and stubborn in central areas, and then they'll get goals when you give them some chances. But we don't say a very tight game. At the Allianz Arena, I'm expecting say FC Bayern Munich, Jumano, no more team share against Tima, your friend Benfica. I think that these are the major games. I say near amount and the BBR Abron. We'll just go through the rest. I say now I feel the BBI come and reach games now. I can.
Okay.
Michelle say UTDR for pen or paper. 3 picks per and then you select here. Michelle. And I say say open say oye na yiswa me bobama 1-0 EA F6AF. Virtual so bit me zoom in and make a cry Heaven's Gate. 1-0 EA F6AF. Second one no 1-0 EA EFDA. Missy Subi Mama 1-0 EA EFDA. Third one no 1-0 EA EA5A. 1-0 EA EA5A. Of course, on all the socials, Fiifi Manfred. So, we'll be slips in that.
Yeah, but 2000, yeah, just and it's kind of so pa. The Kakabi Ekutabian Fatum. Start 281 at na Ekebi. Emmanuel Usufajo. I sent a message yesterday that the law of diminishing return is gradually setting into the Mancity team. You can't be at your peak forever. Gory, welcome to Manchester United. Ruben Amorim. Watching live from Stuttgart, Germany. Emmanuel Usufajo. And now this message at the Abraham. He said, Kofi, EPL no ye be teams be 8, 9, 10.
Okay.
Ruben Amorim. Oni Manchester Derby ni bopa 4-1.
Manchester Derby or the sporting boy and I'm on my feelings.
As one coach and I review.
But will be players the boy.